welcome back. Don't mind the dogs barking. Dude, come here, buddy. My little helper dude right here today. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be replacing the back tire on this inner tube. We're going to be taking the back tire off. I'm going to give you a step-by-step on how to do that because I have another video out and people got some questions to ask on how to do it and step-by-step. So I'm just going to go, there's a full walkthrough on this one, step-by-step. So these plastic covers just pop right off by hand. Those are the black outer covers on that. And then so on the outer edge here, I believe we're going to go ahead and, here's my inner tube. We're going to set that right there. All right. So if I remember correctly from my previous video, 18, 19, 20, I think it's a 20 or we're going to see right here. Let's just take a look. All right. I was right. So that is a 21. So 21 millimeter socket. I got to check on my doggy over there because he likes to eat the chickens every once in a while. Okay, so we're gonna pop that one off and go over here to the other side. Loosen that one right up. Now if you notice my back fender is off because, well, quite frankly, I don't like running it. I think it's kind of pointless and it makes a bunch of noise. All right, so broke those two 21 millimeter bolts loose. Now we're going to go ahead and set those guys right up there. Again, a clean work surface is absolutely key to all of this. Now, on the side with the rotor, there is two. Notice that there is two washers, and on the side where there is not the rotor, there is one washer. That is on the inside of the swing arm. On the outside, there's just one washer with a clip on it. So you can take a look right there. There you go, everybody. All right, cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to slide this guy right off like so. Just get a little loosey tap. There we go. Get these guys out. Boom. Now, oh, goodness, there we go. So. You know, from previous videos you've seen, your best bet is to just tilt it up like this. Get these inner ones out. I believe these are a 4 millimeter. My dog's just having a great time over there. Dude, what are you doing? Hey, everybody. Hey, Goopo. Hi, buddy. All right, so back to what we're doing. He likes to hang out and watch. Oh, I got goobered on. Oh, buddy. All right, so these are, oh, watch out. Thanks for your help. So these are a 4 millimeter if I don't strip them completely all the way out. Fantastic. There we go. I did tighten those in there pretty tight last time because, well, you know, brakes. All right. He's just going ham over there in the shop. All right. Dude, get over here, buddy. So I apologize, it's a little bit longer video, but I do all this by hand because, quite frankly, I'm too lazy to go get the fucking power tool. Dude. Oh, there you are. Checking on the other dogs. All right. So once we get all these out, we'll set those right up there on the deck. If you notice, this thing is set up on a little crate right there, so it does help kind of keep this thing elevated. I'm sitting on just a mechanic's stool, which is something we had around. Normally I'm just on a crate because the stools are never easy to find in this shop. If you guys like this content and me rebuilding and doing stuff, I'll be making some more stuff here pretty soon. We've got an old car out there I might be restoring. I got a boat over there I got to do the outdrive on, so I might be tearing into that. Let me know if you like this content. All right, so there's the brake. We're gonna go ahead and take that guy off. Now I'm gonna take these inner ones out as you're actually going for the outside edge there. And if I believe they are a 5 millimeter, they might be that same one. They are. They're actually a 4 millimeter. Dude, get over here, buddy. Stay away. Don't bug the neighbors. All right, so you're gonna go right around this outer edge here. And what's cool about this is a split rim. So once you get all these broke loose here, there we go. Now what happened to this tire is I was going down the road, actually, believe it or not, and cruising about 35 miles an hour, it said, and hit something just in the road, and it just, front tire went over it, and I had more pressure on the back wheel, and as soon as it hit, it just went phew, completely flat. I mean, it just disintegrated it. I tend to run a lower air pressure on these to avoid, blowouts and stuff like that. But yeah, it did not care that I was running lower air pressure. As soon as it hit, it just decided to go kaput. So pretty interesting. And dog's over there chilling, looking around out in the dark over there. I'm in Arizona, so I can only really work in the evenings now because it's just too hot out here during the day. 100+ degree temperatures. All right. Okay, here we go. This is going to look pretty good, actually. So we've got all the bolts out there. And it's just that outer edge, not the inner bolts. Remember that. So we got all those bolts out. There's 2, 4, 6 of them total. We're going to set them right over here on this deck. And those are all a 4mm. I'm using a T wrench from Harbor Freights here because, quite frankly, they're pretty fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to take this covered outer ring off. That just slides right off. You don't need a tool really to do that. So now your wheel is basically free to go. On the other side, there's a valve stem, and it literally blew the valve stem off this thing is what happened, guys. I can actually see the damage right now. You can see that right there. Look at that. So that's what happened. It's a poor valve stem design anyways on these tubes, quite frankly. I'm going to tell you something that you probably are curious. How far did I ride this with a flat tire? I'm going to be honest with you. I rode it a long time on this tire flat, and there's minimal sidewall damage. I mean, it's really, honestly, impressive. So impressive that I don't know. I mean, I can't even see any in there, guys. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. Okay, so reassembly is just like the disassembly, just in the opposite direction. You're going to go ahead and take the valve stem cover off, set that down, find your hole. Where was that? Right there. Stick the valve stem in through there. Whoops. We're going to go ahead and do this correctly this time. Make sure you have the tire over the top. Find the valve stem hole. Put that through. So I did find that this is the easiest way to do this. Instead of putting it in the tire first, I found this was much easier. Okay, so question now, guys. This is a directional tire. It does spin that way. This is a 2 washer, so okay, we're in good shape. Okay, so the way I have it is, make sure that the tire is spinning in the right direction. Remember, so that's pretty key to this whole experiment. I'm glad it happened where it did, honestly, the flat tire. I mean, I wanted to go out of the circumstances. I didn't have my cell phone on me. I was pretty far from home, and I was forced to kind of just make a choice to ride it home on the flat or not. And I decided to ride it home on the flat. And, honestly, it handled pretty well. All in all, I was surprised with, no way. Look at that, guys. New tube, and it just pulled the valve core right out of it. I'm not even lying. I don't think I have another tube anywhere. Look at that. It pulled right out of the tube. I can't make that up. Look at that. Just right out. Oh wow, that's terrible. Okay, well, so that tube's no good, that tube's no good. So, and that tube is no good as well. Clearly a design flaw in these things. So we're going to have to go see if I have another tube. If not, then get back to you when we do.